guys, welcome back to the channel. No turbo Toyota Celica GTS. I sold it. Real quick, it sold pretty quick. Why did I sell it? Mitch, why'd you sell your car? A couple reasons. These are a couple of them. So I got my 2006 Evo 9 MR. Amazing car we're working on. Building this beautiful car. That's one reason. We got this 2000 Toyota MR2 Spyder 2ZZ Turbo. Another reason. Absolutely beautiful car. Amazing. I got my 2014, yes, Scion FRS. I want to build that. So one of the main reasons that I wanted to sell it is honestly these two cars back here. The Evo makes 262 wheel horsepower on all-wheel drive, which is roughly like 315 crank. And then the MR2 makes 234 rear wheel horsepower, which is like 260 horsepower. And then the turbo Celica made 33 horsepower versus the 180, which is a pretty good gain. And then my FRS makes 205 crank horsepower. So all these cars are like in the 200-ish. And I want to step it up. This car's quick. Honestly, I think the Celica would give this car a run for its money. This car kind of sucks right now. It's not really running perfectly, but I'm gonna fix it. But I think that the MR2 should be quicker than the Evo 9, and the MR2 should be quicker than the Celica. Why? Wait, the MR2 only weighs like 2,000 pounds. This weighs like 3,200 pounds or 3,300 pounds. Celica weighed like 2,700 pounds. So the MR2 should be the fastest, but you know, the whole thing said and done, why did I sell it? I want a bigger number. I want like 500, maybe 550, maybe even 600. That's the reason why I sold it. So after owning all these cars, I had to decide which car do I want to sell. And to be honest, I don't know if I could ever sell this one. I said I might sell it, but to be honest, I don't think I could ever sell this thing. I've had it for like way too long. This is a collectible. Would be probably dumb to sell because these are amazing. But the Toyota Celica, the GTS, I worked really hard on it and I kind of finished it. And I felt like the only thing I could do is rip out the ECU and get a nice tuner, get someone to do that. So it felt like just spending more money on it, but it was the max horsepower I was probably gonna get was maybe like another 20 to 30 more out of it. And I just felt like it was done. It was beautiful interior, beautiful exterior, really nice turbo kit. I mean, wrinkled black charge pipes, all those things I did to it. So I just felt like I did what I needed to do, which was I told you guys I was gonna show you how to turbo a Celica. I have part 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7 for you. And it's on my channel. So if you ever wanna do it, bolt by bolt, step by step, literally from having a completely stock GTS to ripping it all out and driving out of the driveway with the turbo. I have it on this video, which is what I told you guys I was gonna do. And so I did do that, and I feel like I delivered on that. I want to focus on this car too. I want to get this car to about 350 wheel horsepower, and I felt like holding the Celica GTS, I just was distracted. And so I got this car mainly to use it as honestly, to use them as a winter beater, but now I know how much they're worth and they're awesome cars. So I don't know if I can use it as a winter beater. But what I'm going to do with this is get it to 350 wheel horsepower. Just needs a few more mods on it to get the Evo there. But it's something that I've always wanted for a long time. And I've never had an MR9. You know, I had the Evo 10 and I wanted the old 9. And I felt like this does everything really well. Turboed, all-wheel drive, JDM, big time respect. Kind of a unicorn. So I really wanted this one. And this one I just don't think I can sell it. I mean, this is just so much work on this and it's just so special. And it kind of met the need of the 2ZZ turbo in my world. And if you guys know, I've had a lot of 2ZZ turbos. I also had seventh generation. So the 2000, 2005 Toyota Celicas, I've had 7 of them. And I've had them my entire life. It was my first car. And so I felt like for me to grow, I needed to try something else. And so if I got to get it out of my garage, to get another car because I had too many cars, that was gonna be the one that was gonna go. I was literally considering I don't know which one I was gonna sell. And the reason I don't wanna sell the FRS is because it's a cash car and I can just beat on it and it doesn't have any depreciating value and it doesn't really hurt my feelings if the FRS gets beat up. So the Celica, every time I drove it more, every time, you know, something, if I just felt like I didn't want to wear it out. I wanted it to be in mint condition that it was, how beautiful it was. I didn't want it to get hurt or in a car accident. I was like, let's just get rid of it while I knew that it was at its pinnacle. So I hit it at the very top. There is no better version of that Toyota Celica, in my opinion. 2004, black interior, black leather, 6-speed manual, TSUNAMI authentic kit, 3PO absolute red, and then the turbo kit making 235 wheel horsepower. That's an amazing car. There's not much more you can do to it, in my opinion. I could swap it out for a supercharger or whatever. I just felt like it's done. You hit it, you max it out. So move on to a different part. So that's what we're doing. So that is why. I know you guys are saying, Mitch, I can't believe you did that, but that's why. I just felt, and I told my fiance, I said, I gotta sell it to grow. So, because otherwise I'm just gonna keep on going back to it. I know you guys love that. And some of the comments said, don't worry, he'll buy another one. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I love them dearly and I salute all of you guys, and it is still one of the most beautiful platforms, or if the most beautiful platform. I really enjoy it. But for me, I wanted to focus on new stuff. So we're gonna be focusing on the Evo 9 MR. There's gonna be a lot of content, about 30 or 40 videos over the next 5 months, including coilovers, including new brakes and rotors, Turbo Smart blow-off valve. We're gonna be doing a intercooler. We're gonna be taking it to the dyno. I'm gonna be doing tons of interior stuff on it again. So I can't wait. We're also gonna be working on the MR2 SPYDER. I got an ECU coming. And then another thing that I need to bring back, but kind of done, I kind of want to build a Toyota Tacoma. Maybe like a 5-speed manual or a 6-speed manual. Toyota Tacoma, like, I don't know what gen it is, gen 2, but I do need to put a little bit more stuff of the Tundra on, so we'll get some more videos of the Tundra. This is an absolute beautiful, amazing workhorse, and it's done very good. So I might do some more Tundra stuff, but I'd actually like to maybe do a Tacoma, and I might be building that in Florida. That might be cool. So those are some of the videos that I want to do. And then another thing is that I have a huge desire to boost the FRS. So the FRS has dents all over it from the trees fell on it. So, but I want to boost it. So I want to put a pretty cheap turbo kit on it, a pretty affordable turbo kit, not $5,000 kit. And then I want to fix the dents, put a TRD body kit on it, and do a lot of things with that. I got like 40 mods that I want to do for the Scion, for the FRS. And I think that that'll do good on the channel. I think you guys will like that build. Also, I think that the Celicas, people that graduate from a Celica, or instead of having a Celica, like how you guys, a lot of you guys have had that, you'll graduate into an FRS, and I want to build it with you guys because I like the FRS a lot. And I know it's the successor to the Celica GTS. So that being said, those are the reasons, and I think those are good reasons. Number one, too many cars. Number two, I gotta grow, so I gotta get rid of it. Number three, I got a lot of other projects to do, but I want 500. I gotta get a 500 horsepower. So I'm thinking GTR. I really am thinking GTR hard. And I'm also considering a Lamborghini Gallardo Performante, or a SPYDER, or a gated manual. So I'm really looking at those two. And then also, I am also very considered into, this is crazy, but getting back into a LOTUS. So I'm thinking about getting an EXIGE. And I think an EXIGE would be a good fit for me because that EXIGE body I find way more attractive than the ELISE. I still think the ELISE kind of looks like a little boat, like a boat on land. I've always thought they kind of look like that. The EXIGE is pretty aggressive. And you guys all know I've had a lot of LOTUSes, so something I might want to do that too. I just felt like the Celica was done. I did the masterpiece. I did it all. Let's move on. So that's why I sold it. Stay tuned. We're going to be doing a lot of Evo 9 MR, a lot of MR2 SPYDER content, and if the MR2 SPYDER is the 2ZZ shot on it, I'll probably go NA for a little bit and do an NA 6-speed build for you guys with my SPYDER, and then Of course, we're gonna put a lot of FRS stuff on here, and I mean a lot. I mean, like, we're gonna be doing like a year's worth of video on an FRS. And I know my FRS is kind of beat up, but I like the FRS, and it's a good platform. And if you've not driven one and you're just a Celica guy, like I was for a long time, go drive an FRS. They're awesome. All right, swing by MITSUBISHI.com, come back for the next video. We're gonna be installing a Turbo Smart blow-off valve on my Evo 9 MR versus the Evo 10 blow-off valve that's stock on there. It's gonna be a huge upgrade, so come back for that. I got all my good parts for Toyota Celicas, for MR2 Spyders, even some Evo stuff on there on MITSUBISHI.com, so swing by MITSUBISHI.com. Like, subscribe, stay tuned for a ton of more good car content. We're gonna thrive this channel all the way up to 100,000 subs, which would be amazing. I really appreciate each one of you. I hope you guys respect that I did what you guys told me to do and what I promised I would do, which is boost the Toyota Celica GTS. Showed you guys how to do it. Showed you guys how to make 235 wheel horsepower. Pretty awesome. Like, subscribe, swing by MITSUBISHI.com. See you guys in the next video.